Hello everyone, and welcome to Evolution of Warlords Games. Warlords is a computer war game released in 1990 for the Amiga and MS-DOS. Gameplay consisted of moving units, attacking opponent units or cities, adjusting production in cities, and moving hero units to explore ruins, temples, libraries, and to discover allies, relics, and other items. The goal of the game was to conquer the land of Etheria by capturing. Warlords II was released in 1993. New feature was Fog of War. Optionally, enemy units or even the map could be concealed from players without units close enough to see them. The interface of the game was improved, as were the graphics. Moreover, the game featured multiple army, city, and terrain sets, play by email as well as hot seat, and a random map generator. Warlords III, Reign of Chaos, was released in 1997. The game was released from Microsoft Windows and used new system capabilities to dramatically improve graphics. The campaign system also became more advanced. The heroes from the previous game of the campaign followed the user to the new game, keeping their experience and items. Warlords Battlecry is a real-time strategy video game released in 2000. The game introduced a hero building system, combining real-time strategy elements with role-playing elements. This makes the series the first to be called role-playing strategy, a term coined by its creator, Steve Faulkner. There are 9 races organized in sets of 3.
Research complete.
Warlords Battlecry II was released in 2002. The game is set within the world of Etheria. The player creates and assumes the role of a hero and must take control of one of the 12 races and capture all 67 regions of the land in a non-linear manner. There are 12 different playable races, each with their own type of hero, buildings, and resource dependencies. Warlords IV, Heroes of Etheria, was released in 2003. Warlords IV featured only 2 resources, gold and mana. Perhaps the most notable streamlining is of the combat system. Rather than having multiple units battling at once, combat is one-on-one, similar to a collectible card game. A player will choose which unit to send into battle, and so will the computer. Warlords Battlecry III was released in 2004. Battlecry III has more factions and hero types than the earlier games in the series, with 16 different races and 28 varying character classes. Heroes have groups of loyal soldiers called retinues, which will follow and fight for them in battle, and the level cap for units was increased to 20 in this game, up from 7. Puzzle Quest: Challenge of the Warlords is a 2007 puzzle video game developed by Infinite Interactive. Taking place in a high fantasy setting, the player moves their character around the game's world and encounters monsters and other enemies to fight, so as to gain experience and acquire treasure as in a typical role-playing game. Combat takes place on a board similar to Bejeweled. Puzzle Kingdoms was released in 2009. Puzzle Kingdom relies on a core combat mechanic similar to Bejeweled, though this offering incorporates turn-based strategy elements as well. Puzzle Kingdom also shares the same game universe as Puzzle Quest, the fantasy world of Etheria from the Warlords game series. Puzzle Quest II was released in 2009. Different types of characters can earn attributes faster than others. Increasing an attribute will increase that color's utilization in combat. For example, increasing strength increases the amount of red mana a player can hold, start with, and collect. Warlords was released in 2012. Show no mercy and take no prisoners as you fight to the death for title of the almighty warlord. Defend your castle from mischievous minions and ferocious fireballs in this whimsical reinvention of the beloved classic. In the ultimate battle of speed, strategy, and survival, command your troops with shrewdness and skill to capture control points. Puzzle Quest III was released in 2023, combining the best of Match 3 and RPG gameplay. Puzzle Quest III features fully realized 3D graphics unlike any other puzzle game of its kind. Complete hundreds of quests in an epic fantasy story, explore a variety of dungeons in search of legendary loot, then continue to hone your skills in head-to-head puzzle combat.